Remember, there's some pretty important information here in the disclaimer. You might want to give the video a quick pause and read it.
Hello my friends, this is Wake Angel 2001 coming at you with another custom video. I know I haven't really been doing a lot of custom stuff over the month of June, but that's because I was on vacation. I went on a cruise, went to Bermuda, it was beautiful, and when I came back refreshed and went straight back to making toys. So we are doing Frost for Sonimus Prime. So yeah, another brown hedgehog. Hasn't been very long since I made my last brown hedgehog, it's kind of fun. Although this guy is a little bit more complicated, there's more to him than just a repaint, so let's get right into it. The base toy is, of course, Sonic, because, you know, what else am I going to make a hedgehog out of? Although, if you look, he has two holding thing hands. Fun fact, with the last one I made, what was his name? Zix, I guess? I was doing some part swapping, so Zix got to be the Sonic that had two fists, and this got to be the Sonic with two holding hands. I did it because he has fingerless gloves, and this would be easier to paint fingerless gloves on. That's my motivation. Alright, so let's start with the head. Things always start with the head. I made some bangs out of craft foam. Again, they're big and they're thin. I don't want them to snap off, so this is the best material to make them out of. And, kind of like, ever since Boom Sonic came out, I've been seeing a lot more OCs with, shaggy spines. I guess that is, to be fair, I had seen some hedgehog characters that had shaggy spines before Sonic Boom came out, but, you know, it just seems to be a more common occurrence now. Like, I guess a lot of people like to be the, rough and tumble hedgehogs. And, well, the paint job is that he's mostly brown, but he has blue highlights, so still faint little memory of the cartoon candy colors that we're used to. If you look carefully, you see I also put some scars on him. Those scars aren't just painted on. I actually carved them into the eyebrow and the ear with my X-Acto knife, so that there's some actual sculpted detailing in his scarring. Makes it look a little bit more authentic, in my opinion. Now, there was some 3D printing involved in this one. The feet are silver boots, which are modified with a little bit of extra sculpting, mostly to make the ankle part look different and to add a stripe in the middle. I didn't really show this part, but like I did have to cut down the legs to fit them into this. You know, he loses ankle articulation, but you know, it's the best way to get the legs in without, you know, fundamentally altering the height of the figure. Like, you gotta cut them down short. You'd be shocked. I gotta cut off almost 3/4 of the shin in order to make them fit into boots this height, in order to keep the figure from being too tall. And the hands are the original hands, of course, but with a little bit of sculpting on them to give them all the detailing. With a quick paint job, you can see what the gloves look like, fingerless. Well, I don't think they're fingerless gloves. I think he has like some kind of black arm guard going on that has that goes onto his hands, and then on top of that, he's put fingerless gloves. It's like a double glove in it. I mean, that's what I interpret. But we'll get on that when I get to the body. If you look down there, you can see the leg. I ended up having to paint the blue stripe again because the part that I cut off, pretty much that entire blue stripe disappeared when I cut it off. Okay, so the body had a little bit of sculpting, not much, just a scarf. Yeah, funny, I was just mentioning Boom Sonic earlier, and I just seen more and more design inspiration there. And, you know, he also has like a little pouch on his thigh. Properly painted up, you can see his belt, his, you know, his new colorings, and those, on his forearms, you can see those armor things. The balls for the hands, of course, aren't painted because gotta put the hands on there, and the paints will make them too thick to work on the ball joint. And after that, I just kind of had to make his vest. It's electrical tape again, because I find that this material actually works really good for making action figure clothes this size. And the tape was originally red. Like, the 4 colors I have are black, yellow, red, and green. I could not find blue electrical tape Fortunately, this stuff accepts paint pretty well, and when I spray my sealant on it, it doesn't peel or rub off, at least not easily, so it's all good. And you can put it onto the figure's body, and you know, it's not removable. In fact, I crazy glued it up by the collar to make sure it wouldn't come down off the shoulders. But yeah, the end result is, you know, a Frost figure. Yay! So, yep, it's an action figure. It is a Hedgehog OC. I did have to build up the heels a little bit to make sure that he could stand properly, because this Sonic body does not like wearing Silver's boots. But, you know, he works out pretty good. Everything's fine now. And, yeah, I think that this is a decently, you know, it's a decently impressive character design. Like, you know, like, there's only so much you can do with a Hedgehog OC because, you know, it's based off of a Sonic figure. It's gonna look like Sonic. Unless I were to 3D print one of the Hedgehog avatar heads from Sonic Forces, but, you know, not a lot of people want a Hedgehog character that has short spines. I guess the short spines is kind of the Hedgehog equivalent of having a military crew cut, while Sonic has, like, super long, bushy hair like an anime protagonist. Yeah, calling it. If he doesn't have spiky hair, like if you made Sonic into a human and gave him like actual hair, it would fall like past shoulder length and be like the kind of hair that just flows in the breeze. Like he'd be some super sexy femboy type that all the other guys just wish that they could be because all the girls swoon for that. Have I revealed something about myself? I hope not. Anyway, thank you all for watching this video. It's great to be back. I think I still have a couple more figures to make, but I think I should be able to start reopening commissions soon. Let me just get all my ducks in a row. Perhaps we'll get to this next month. So yeah, Wake Angel 2001, letting Sonic take us out like always.
Oh, hey everybody, it's me, Sonic the Hedgehog. Just here to remind you that if you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button. And for even more amazing customs, don't forget to subscribe to Wake Angel 2001. Because between you and me, they're way past cool.